Hannah.
Hi.
Welcome to Shadowbox Secrets.
Thank you very much.
You ready to create a chess Shadowbox?
I am.
All right, let's get started. You literally just opened Chess on Broadway.
Literally just.
Your second opening of a Broadway show.
Yes,
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How was opening night? What was that like?
It was good. It was a whirlwind, as it always is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a lot. I got to the theater around like 3:30 for hair and makeup, and I was already like very overstimulated. It was just a long day of like, you know, messages on your phone and all that stuff. But it was amazing, and it was really great to see my husband and see my parents. I think it's still so wild. Leah came up to me backstage yesterday and was like, I got to talk to your mom, and she was so sweet. And I was grateful that they got to meet, and it's really cool to bring the show back to Broadway.
Were you a fan of chess growing up? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, One Night in Bangkok, I know him so well. Mountain Duet, You and I, like Pity the Child. I used to listen to these songs all the time growing up, and I had no real concept of what chess was. I don't think a lot of people did, but I knew that I loved the music.
Yeah.
And it feels really good to sing.
I mean, you sounded incredible
Thank you
when I
very
saw the
much.
show.
Thank
Oh
you
my
very
gosh.
much.
And again, I guess I grew up listening to some of these songs also. I
Yeah.
forgot how many of these songs that I actually knew.
I know.
Yeah.
I think it's happening to a lot of people.
Definitely. And then there was a man in front of me who was explaining to someone behind him. He's like, I saw the original and these people didn't know this back then, and they changed. It was so cute watching someone, I guess, who had seen it so long ago go back and say all of that. You make a grand entrance in Act 2.
Yeah.
What do you do during Act 1?
Well, I get to the theater around when the overture starts. I think the latest I've ever gotten there is like halfway through the opening number. It's kind of, stage management is great, and we're still like figuring out when is the best time to get there. But I don't mind being there all through Act 1, and I do my makeup very slowly. I listen to Russian opera. I get my wig on like midway through Act 1, and then get changed like leading up to intermission, and it's good. I require a lot of like internal time before I go on stage, so it's actually like good that I have all this built-in time to like get to where I need to get to.
Yeah, and then once you start, you're literally shot out of a cannon and
Yeah,
don't
it's
stop.
kind of crazy.
I mean, literally, you lift up and then go.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I was actually thinking when I was preparing this interview, you kind of are like a one-act musical girl.
I know.
Because Suffs, you're just in Act 1, and then this, you're in Act 2.
I know.
I didn't realize you were only in Act 2. I was on the lookout for you throughout the show.
Yeah.
Whatever. My vision's not that great, so I was like, maybe she's in the ensemble.
Connector was like one act.
Yeah.
Wow, I haven't done a 2-act musical since Hamilton.
Just a casual name drop right there.
Crazy.
So now that you're settled, like in New York and everything, what was it like being on tour and getting to explore the country and like literally the greatest musical ever?
It was great. I mean, it was at that point that was my third tour. I had toured twice before that non-equity, so I really cut my teeth. Non-equity tours are tough. It's like bus and truck. It is my first tour. I was 18. Legally Blonde, and we hit over 200 cities in 9 months. We were at a different city every single day, drove into matinees. I was making like $500 a week, and I thought I was rich. And
at 18, that'll do it.
Yeah. And so I think back to that, and then the Hamilton tour schedule, I was like, this is vacation. Like, we were in Boston for 9 weeks. And I loved those long sits. I think the shortest we were ever anywhere was 2 weeks.
Wow. Did you have a favorite place that you got to travel to?
In Hamilton or in general?
In general.
I think I love San Antonio. There's a really beautiful theater there that like emulates the night sky. It's really gorgeous. It's similar. There's a theater in El Paso that's very similar. And then I really like Seattle.
Yeah.
Paramount is really beautiful.
A lot of people have said that.
Yeah.
They love performing there.
Paramount is gorgeous. And I love Pittsburgh. That theater is perfect.
Gorgeous. I've driven by it. It's so beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the dressing rooms are on the same level as the stage, which is never happens. But it's so amazing, and it changes everything that you don't have to walk up like 17 flights of stairs.
How many flights are you up now?
3. I think it's the same as Suffs. Maybe one less, actually. Maybe
Alright,
one
not
less
terrible.
than Suffs. Not terrible at all,
No.
actually.
Still
I really can't
a lot. Do you have your own dressing room?
I do.
That's so great.
I do, which, it's my favorite thing.
Yeah, because you get to chill for the whole.
Yeah, it's very much a blessing. I really like my alone time, so it's like built in, which is great.
That's great. So take me back to the beginning of chess. How did this production come into your life?
Yeah, so I was just about to go on my honeymoon in June. We were going to Greece.
Wow.
And I had kind of said in not so many words that I didn't really want to do another musical for a little while. So my agents called and they were like, well, chess is kind of kicking around. Like, what would you want to go in for this? And I was like, let me take this honeymoon and then we'll figure it out. But like tentatively, possibly, because I knew it was only in one act and I knew it wouldn't sing that much. So I was like, okay, maybe we can do this. And so when I got back, I think the audition was like almost immediate, and I was so chilled out from vacation that it was like, sure, I'll do it, sure. And the audition was great. It was one of my favorite ones I've ever had.
Wow.
They gave me a note in the room, and it totally flipped the scene on its head, and it was really fun. And it's kind of indicative of what I do now, and that like I kind of change my motivation every night, and they like kind of put that idea in my head in the room, which was cool. And I got to sing I Know Him So Well with Leah, and that was so cool.
In your audition?
Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
It was really cool. And so I just felt really like confident and like it fit really well. So at that point I was like, if this is mine, then I would be happy with it.
That's amazing. It's amazing.
And then, yeah, I got the call. I was like in bed in the morning and I got the call, and I was very excited, but I wasn't like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Because it felt right.
That's awesome.
You know?
Yeah. Well, I know it's only the beginning of the run, but here at Shadowbox Secrets, since we are making roses, we do rose, bud, and thorn, which is the rose is the highlight, the bud is something you're looking forward to,
Cute.
And your thorn is what's been the most challenging so far.
Okay. Rose, bud, and thorn.
Yeah.
So rose is the good part.
Yeah.
I would say the freedom that Michael Mayer has entrusted to me with getting to change how I feel every night. I think that's such a blessing to be able to like do a different color show every night. When you're doing 8 shows a week, it can get a little tiresome, especially in like a longer run.
Right.
And so having that ability for complexity and like being able to mix it up is like really a lifesaver for me. I'm looking forward to the holiday season with the show. I think the audiences are going to be great, and I know the holiday schedule is tough. But I'm honestly, like, I'm grateful to be on the East Coast for the holidays. My family's in the East Coast, and you never know, like, where this career is going to take you during the holiday season, and I know I'm going to be here, so I'll get to see them and spend time with them, which makes me really happy. And then thorn, the most difficult thing. I mean, 8 shows a week is just hard. And also, the holiday schedule is just hard. Like, our schedule next week for Thanksgiving is tough.
I can't even imagine.
It's really tough.
Yeah.
But you know, you get through it together in solidarity, and you show up and you do your job and you do it to the best of your ability, and you try and stay healthy while doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah. And my husband, he's away right now. He's doing Come From Away at Oslo Rep. But he's coming back soon for something I can't talk about yet, but it's very exciting.
That's exciting.
And I'll get to have him back for the holiday season too, so I'm excited about that.
Wow, both of you are in incredible musicals right now. He's also doing just a 1-act musical.
Yeah. I know, he texted me last night. He was like, I'm home, before I had even bowed. And I was like, oh, that's so sad.
Wow. That's wild.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Different life.
Totally different life and totally different style show.
Yes. Incredibly different.
What do you do to prepare your voice for
I warm up
this?
Slowly during Act 1. If I'm feeling extra crusty, I'll do a nebulizer.
Nice.
Which has been super, I mean, I've had a nebulizer forever. I've gone through so many of them. I prefer it to a steamer because the hot steam freaks me out. Vocal cords are so sensitive. It's actually crazy what we do with these teeny tiny little muscles and what people do with them 8 times a week. It's psychotic. But, so I do a nebulizer, and then I have this, like, I do like 3 warm-ups, and I slowly warm up, and then I always do this, even though I know it's not great, but I'll practice like 2 notes in the show that freak me out. They're both in He Is a Man, He Is a Child. Just to make sure it's there.
Yeah.
If it's not there, then I take a prednisone. But that hasn't happened yet. But that was me at Suffs. It's Broadway's biggest secret. But this musical is so highly emotional, and I feel like actually this has been a hindrance for me in the past. I remember I had issues with burns sometimes because it was so emotional and I couldn't let myself fully go there, otherwise I wouldn't be able to sing this song. But with this one, I could kind of let myself fully go there, and what comes out is so, like, you know, it's like a Les Mis or a Miss Saigon or these epic musicals where the stakes couldn't be higher.
Yeah.
And so like you can be as dramatic as you need to be to get the sounds to come out, and that is helpful. You're not trying to be like cool person barely moving and barely moving your mouth and singing crazy high notes. That to me is so hard.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I can just like unhinge my jaw and sing.
There you go. Another theme that's been throughout your career, just again looking through everything, you've done a lot of like historical shows.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Is that something you seek out? Is that the way this kind of just played out?
No, but maybe it's because of the drama of it all.
Maybe, yeah. Do you prefer doing dramatic shows?
Yeah. Comedy's so hard.
Yeah.
Comedy is so hard. I did Young Frankenstein right after the pandemic.
Wow.
And I was so nervous because it felt so different, but my husband really egged me on to do it, and I ended up having the best time. And I will say, doing a comedy, it encourages way more longevity than a drama does. It's not like as emotionally heavy, obviously, and you actually can leave the theater like happy, which is like what a concept.
Right?
Comedy is just really hard. It scares me way more than drama does.
Wow, I'm the complete opposite.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like doing comedy better than drama. I would be remiss not to ask you about doing a movie over the course of at least 15 years.
At least.
20 plus at this point. Have you started so far, and what's that experience been like getting to do Merrily?
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
We filmed, I think they filmed 3 out of 9 sections so far.
Wow.
And I have filmed 1. And I'll film the next one next December.
Wow.
But at that point when I was filming it, it was my first film that I had ever been on set for. I'd filmed a couple episodes of a TV show at that point, but not a film. And it's also different because we are filming on film.
Wow.
Which is very different. So, and also Richard Linklater is just such like a staple in the film community. I was so intimidated by him at first. But then you see he's just like the coolest dude. He's so chill. He didn't give me like a lot of feedback at first, and I took that to mean like, oh, I'm terrible.
Oh.
But he just trusts, which I find is really amazing, that he like hires his people and he puts them on screen and he trusts them.
That's incredible.
To be honest and to give what he needs. And if he isn't getting what he needs, he'll tell you, and you'll fix it. But I'm really excited about the next section we're filming. I want to film now. I'm like so antsy. It's so weird to have to wait this long, and I also think once it comes out, it's probably going to be like the most emotional experience to watch.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, because we're going to see ourselves at our youngest at the end of the movie, which I think is just going to be really emotional.
Yeah.
Like so much is going to happen between now and then. Some of us may have children. I don't think there's any experience like this.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Did you have a past with Merrily before? How did this come
No.
into? No?
No. I done The Connector with Jonathan Mark Sherman. He wrote it. And we were doing Suffs. He texted me randomly. I believe it was like some random evening. And he was like, hey, would you want to play Gussie in Merrily? And I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I do. I really do. I think it was like at a slower time too, where I was feeling like nothing was going my way, and I wanted a job and all that stuff.
Was it currently on Broadway, or had it not opened yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe that it either was open or had just closed.
Got it.
Because I saw it like right before it closed. And I don't think I had the job yet, so it must have been after it closed. He was like, okay, great, just like put a Gussie song on tape for me and send it to me. And I was like, okay. So I like after a show at Suffs one day just sang the Life is Knowing What.
Oh, so good, yeah.
So I did that, and then he was like, great, Rick is gonna be in town, and let's all go like have a drink and go to chat. And I was like, okay. So we all met up, me, Jonathan, and Linklater, and we had a little meeting. Rick is just such a cool dude, and he wants to make sure he's working with cool people who are good energy. So we had that little like drinks, and then I had my husband meet me at a diner right downstairs because I was so anxious. And I like had a show in a couple of hours, and we sat down and we had pancakes, and I got a text being like, you are Gussie in the movie.
Oh.
I was like,
my gosh.
yeah, it's still like kind of hard to wrap my head around, and it doesn't really feel real.
No. It's like you just like go play for a few days and come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild. I was doing that show when the world shut down.
Oh, were you?
Yeah,
really?
we literally, so I'm also an Act 1 musical girl. We did Act 1 and that was it.
Word.
And then I got sent home from college. Yeah, so
Wow.
that show has an interesting spot in my heart.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure it does.
Definitely. So I'm so excited to finally get over myself, hopefully in 20 years, and like enjoy it.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
That stuff is heavy.
Yeah. But I saw it on Broadway and loved it. I have a few quick this or that questions, which I call Butter Blossom here because obviously we're dealing with roses. They could be rapid fire. They don't have to be.
Okay.
But I have to ask, contemporary or classical musical theater?
Classical.
Ooh, you're the first person that said that.
Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Crazy.
Entering on a horse or entering up from the ground?
Up from the ground.
Act 1 busy or act 2 busy?
Oh. Act 2 busy?
Yeah.
I don't know. That changes.
Originating a role or replacing a role?
Originating.
Nice. Burn or helpless?
Burn.
Anatoly or Freddie?
Freddie.
Good choice. And that's it. I had to ask. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's push it down. Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's so
Ooh.
cute. I love it.
I'm obsessed. Want to show the camera?
Yeah. Yay! That's
Right?
like my favorite part to sing in the show.
You sang it. I was like, oh, there it is.
I love it so much.
It's so good.
It's just so like 80s, 90s, like
Yeah.
poppy. It just feels so good to sing.
It's great.
I love
Oh,
it.
I love how it came out.
So cute.
I just have a final 3 questions for you.
Okay.
If this was in a gallery, what would the title of this be?
The Pinky Blues.
I love it. If a castmate had to surprise you with a shadow box, who do you think it would be from, and what would it say?
It would probably be from Leah, and it would be some lyric from I Know Him So Well, if not just I Know Him So Well.
I love it. And when you look back at this years from now, after your time at Chess is done, what do you hope it reminds you of?
Oh, I hope it reminds me of this interview. You were so sweet and kind, and I liked your questions.
Oh, thank you. This was so special.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank
I'm so
you.
glad we got to do this.
Same.